There we go. Sorry about that. I was getting mic'd up, standing on a freaking ladder in the shop. So, about to lose my balance. Getting ready to work on this old truck right here, guys. We're going to put a, spin you around. Putting a alternator on it. I'm going to go ahead and lower it down here. Trash out of the way. I'll lower this down here. Give me a second and I'll drop this lift down and we'll carry on. What's everybody doing today? I wanted to jump on here and see what you guys are doing. Letting you guys know what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I'm not sure. We just got back from Florida, so we've been on vacation. Getting back into the grind. I want to jump on here, and it's been a while since I've talked to you guys. And let me open this up a little bit. Yeah, the whole bed rolls off on skateboard wheels. For those that haven't seen this truck before. Here. I'll read some of your comments here in a minute. If you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them for you here. But yeah, getting ready to put an alternator on here. I got a few different brackets that I'm going to try. Hopefully we get that on there so we can rip this thing around. Weather's nice. We got to get this truck out. Oh, there you go. I was trying to get a good camera view of the truck. Instead, you got most of my junk. Let's see. Move this camera a little bit. Yeah, if you're just joining, this is a backwards truck. I wanted to go live and say what's up to you guys and meet some of you. A lot of you are trying to figure out what the heck's wrong with me having a truck that drives backwards, but I'm okay. I'm a normal guy, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm a normal guy with a weird truck. So yeah, I got to go figure out what I did with those pulleys. Yeah, I'll put the read some of your comments here. Put you guys right here. Yeah, let me know if the comments are working, you guys. Someone leave me a comment and I'll try to read them. Or like the live, one or the other. Let's get this thing rolling. Yeah, someone leave me a comment, please. I'm going to see if this thing's working. Yeah, whenever I get parts shipped to the house, my wife just throws the boxes in my shop randomly, so I got to figure out where all my stuff is. So yeah, we got some pretty cool looking brackets. This bracket's not going to work. I've got a 1966 327 of a 66 Corvette. So I got all kinds of fancy black billet stuff. I don't know if you guys can see that up there. The kind of theme of the motor is kind of black and green. And my buddy painted the valve covers Some wild Lexus green color. That was kind of cool looking. So the whole block's like flat black. So I went with billet pulleys. All freaking anodized. Looks like, yeah, anodized. Looks pretty good. That's the bottom crank pulley. Let's see what the water pump pulley looks like. I'll turn this around so I can read some of your comments while I'm going here. Yeah, someone leave me a comment, please. I don't know if I had to accept or hit a button for the comments to come on. Oh, there you go. What's up, man? I appreciate it. Thanks for leaving me a comment. So they are working. That's cool. I had to climb on a ladder. Got my phone like strapped to the corner post of the lift. Heck yeah. Yeah, so I'm just unboxing some parts that came in. Oh, nice. I needed these. Heck yeah. Get this box out of the way so you can see the motor. Here's the water pump pulley. Fancy. Wow. Kind of too nice for the truck. At least it'll be, the nice stuff will be hidden under the bed, so that'd be cool. We don't want to be flexing too much going down the road. We don't want to stand out, even though we are going backwards down the road. What's everybody doing? I thought I'd go live and see what's up to everybody. In a little bit. This must be the alternator pulley. Heck yeah, nice. Oh, dang, that is fancy. Look at that. I don't know the brand of these. I don't know. I don't know what brand they are. It's gonna go with something like that. Holy cow, we're freaking locked in. We're fancy now. All black. Freaking nice. What do we got over here? Clean up some mess over here. Clean up my mess a little bit. Yeah, I think that's everything. I just put a new water pump on it. I put a long neck water pump on it. It had a short neck on it. Bear with me here. I'm not used to doing this with a... I've got a laptop out. I'm just trying to read some of your comments here while I'm live. Heck yeah. That. All right. Let's see, we got some here. Oh, it came with a, oh, gotcha. Okay. So it came with a water pump pulley and a power steering. Okay, I gotcha. Even though I don't have power steering on here. Right on. Sweet. Well, there's that. Guess I can put one of those away now. We don't need power steering pump. It's overrated. It needs power steering. We'll stick that in the future build project pile. We got a couple different projects sitting out here that next after next and just in line, ready to be built. We got a 29 Ford Sport Coupe that I'm going to make into a roadster. Chop down the door frames. I got a little housekeeping here. Got clutter. Here's the old style. I tried to go with this mount here, but just too wobbly. And then this cradle hits the A-arms because my front end's right here. So it hits my A-arms. So that lower bracket won't work. I've just been going through all kinds of different brackets, trying to get this configuration going here. Oh. Yeah, let me know if you guys are still out there. All right, let's get those old pulleys off of there. I had to borrow some pulleys from my dad. Nice enough to loan me a couple. But mine got here by the time we got back from vacation. The pulleys were waiting on me. So I'll send these pulleys back to my dad. Plus they're all chrome and fancy. We didn't want to be bling bling, and look at that. Anthony, what's up, man? Oh, YouTube. Turd. Oh, this is a turd? Or YouTube's a turd? Or are you just trying to get me to say that? One or the other. Either way, I said everything. All right. Let's see here. Oh, some yoga. Oh, some yoga over here. I can just imagine some of you guys just scrolling through, going, what the heck's wrong with that freaking truck? Why is there a motor in the freaking bed? Well, if you're new to the channel, That's a backwards truck. This is my front end. This is the front end. That's the back end over there. And then I got a barbecue grill under the hood. And we grill out at car shows. And, which I don't really go to a whole lot of car shows with it. We usually do like little flybys at car shows. But we got to keep the people in this town wondering, you know, like, what the heck? So, yeah, there's a car show that we go to in May. It's like the first or second week in May. It's in Lebanon, Missouri. The Moonshine Mashup. It's got dirt drags. It's pretty cool. So taking the chromies, taking the bling bling off. A little oil leak. Brand new motor. What the heck? Yeah, I wish there was a bolt that held that harmonic balancer on. So 283s and 327s. No hole in the crank. Threaded hole to bolt that harmonic balancer on. It's just wedged on there with like a keyway. And these motors had a short water pump with this as a bottom pulley. So there's no real pressure outward. So now I've got more pressure out far enough. I'm afraid it's going to waller off that freaking harmonic balancer and go flying underneath the truck. That's my theory. I should tap that crank and put a bolt in there to hold that harmonic balancer on, and then bolt that on, obviously. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to freaking rip it. So I've wasted too much time messing around with this freaking alternator setup. I'm just going to run it. We're just going to run it. Let's see here. I'll read your comments here in a second. If you guys have any comments, I'll try to read them here in a second. Let's bolt it on. Maybe we'll go for a rip today. You guys ever watch our lives where we drive around backwards live in my town here? If not, you should check out the lives. They're kind of funny. It looks like the passenger's driving normal backwards. That's kind of the silly thing about this truck. Like, I'm not the first guy to make a backwards truck. I know that. Even though I built this thing, what, 2020, 2019, 2020. I built this. So it's been on the road for a while. But I will claim the seat facing backwards. That part is hilarious. That kind of makes the whole thing a little funnier when the passenger looks like he's driving backwards at 40 miles an hour. Kind of silly. I think I'm going to have to shim that pulley out. No, maybe not. No, that's good. Man, that looks clean. I like the black. What do you guys think? You like the black or the chrome better? I like the blacks. Chrome just like means you're being too serious, I think. What's up, David? A 67? No, it's a 53. Oh, wait a minute. I think you just got me. I think that's that forbidden number, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to say it. Got me. Got me. What's everybody doing today? One thing bad about this channel is you can't listen to music in here without getting copyrighted. I like working at my shop with the music on. Hey, will you guys let me know if my mic's working? Let me know if my microphone's working, please. Send me a comment. I'm probably sitting here just rambling. You guys can't even hear me. Let's see here. Can you hear me okay? Pumpkin. Okay, cool. I hear you. Is it clear? I've got these new mics and I'm trying to kind of test them out. Look, yeah, I hear you. Awesome. Sweet. Thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. If I get this done before dark, which should be not too much longer, we'll go for a rip. Take you guys with me. I don't know, even though it's better with two people in there. A dummy has to be with you. All right, the bottom pulley's on. Making a career out of this, aren't I? Do the top pulley now. Ooh, it came with sweet countersunk Allen's black. Heck yeah. Go get an Allen for that. Be right back. Metric or standard? What do you guys think? Think it's gonna be metric or standard? Oh, metric. Heck yeah. Or excuse me, standard. That's a metric. Dang, super fancy. Should bring you guys down here and take a look at this motor. Start hitting the like button, guys. Hit the likes and I'll take you guys down here and show you the motor. Where's the hearts at, guys? Where's the hearts at? Let's see some hearts and I'll pull this camera down from the sky. And I'll give you a little walk around of the inside. Yeah. You know, I tell the laptop. It's hard to tell. down anyway. All right, let's give you guys a little tour. Let me know if you guys have been here before. You guys first time here? English not very. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing right now. I'm putting all black pulleys on. That's the old black pulleys, all anodized black. I just took those off of there. I borrowed those from my dad just to get us rolling so we can film some videos. But yeah, that's it. That's a Lexus. What did Kyle say that was? Oh, it's some new Lexus. Green. It's like a metallic green. And I think we're going to do the whole interior of this truck, that metallic green. We do the dash. It's all pitted though, so we got to do some serious body work inside here to make it look clean. But yeah, we're going to make the inside super cherry. This model came with a drink holder, you guys. One of a kind. What's up, Nelson? What's up, Randy? Yeah, leave me some comments, guys. I'll read some of your comments. It's got a low car shifter in it. Or my wife would call it a nail popper. She pushes on it and popped her nail off. That was fun. But I warned her, though. She did anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and here we got the play button sitting pretty. Usually hangs from the rearview mirror, but stuck it out here. It goes on the lift. But yeah, under the hood, in the trunk, the back trunk, we got a barbecue grill that goes in here. Right now, it's just I think I got a spare tire in here, so we're doing a burnout deal. We got a spare burnout tire. Well, not a burnout tire, it's brand new hand cook, actually. But yeah, got the flat top cooker that goes in here. I don't recommend doing that. There's the fuel fills over there, so just gotta grill out cautiously. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything else on the old truck. I'm gonna get back to the pulley setup. Yeah, these are my back tires, and this one's pretty much. You can see cords. We blew this one off. We're lucky to get home. The U-bolts on the rear end are lower than my rim. So if that had blown out, we would have been we've been locked in. There's the back glass that's everyone's talking about on YouTube. You read some of those comments. Dude, how's that legal? That's against the law. You're just trying to provoke the cops with that broken windshield. And I'm like, that's my back glass, man. That's in the back. I had to put a visor because I don't want to get sunburned on my neck. I was going to put a visor. I was going to put the visor back here, but I think that would look goofy, right? Yeah, this is a 1966 327 out of a Corvette. And my radiator is up there. And the whole bed rolls off on skateboard wheels. You can see kind of, there's one right there. I stole from my kids' skateboards. There's another one, and there's one more back there. But anyway, the radiator is lower than the motor. So I had to put my fill here at the highest point because I couldn't get coolant to crest over this ridge here. So there's my highest point. So that was kind of an afterthought when I first got it going. The motor should go here. The motor mounts are here on this S10 chassis. So I brought the motor back down under to try to tuck this motor. I want it to be hidden, you know. I want, when I'm going down the road, you can't tell this thing's got a motor in the bed. That was the whole plan. But everything I did caused 3 problems. I fixed those 3 problems, and I've got 6 problems. You fix those 6 and just multiply like gremlins. What's up, Nelson? Heck yeah. Yeah. So that's that. I'm looking for some gauges right now. Everyone says there's gauges everywhere that they're just pretty much giving away for guys that are running those new digital gauges. I'm just looking for some stock ones because I want to make these work, function, so my passenger can tell me how fast I'm going. You can tell me how much gas I got, my co-pilot. Even though I got some gauges over here, it's just, I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to have all these lit up going on the road and working. Get that fuel gauge working. Get that horn going. Got the rear view mirror for my passengers. That way I don't get car sick. My dad included. He's got his mirror though. He's got that little handheld mirror that he has in here. But I put him a mirror here so he can see too. Going down the road. Because yeah, you definitely get kind of car sick going backwards. That's what people tell me anyway. I've only rode in here one time. Actually, one of my last couple videos, I think there's a video of it, where I'm driving backwards in my truck for the very first time after like 6 years of having it going. Oh, thanks, Nelson. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, that's an old little brown chest that covers up my steering column over there. You could tell the age of it by those flatheads. She's an oldie, sitting by the road. Someone was throwing it away. I'll take that. Cut it in half. Insulate it and everything. Put some tools in there. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Heck yeah. Yeah, that cover is pretty handy. Rolling off my skateboard wheels makes it easier. When I first built this, I was like, I was gonna put some nice hinges on there with some electric motors and tilt it up. And I thought, man, just think simple, stupid. Freaking skateboard wheels. I've got just enough lip here that I can haul wood on here, and I got to haul stuff, and things aren't gonna go flying off. Too crazy. At least there's a little lip. So yeah, I want to put you guys back up here, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting these pulleys on. This is the bracket that I had, and this kind of got in the way of my A-arm down here, my frame. Because this doesn't have, these 327s don't have any accessory bolt holes in the heads. And so I found a water pump in the 70s that has, I think it was a 72 Chevy pickup, if I remember right. Anyway, it's got accessory holes on the water pump, and that's a long neck water pump. So I can get my alternator in front of my valve cover now instead of on top. Because this would have been like the original 327 bracket right here. And it is just, the alternator is right above that valve cover. And when this cover comes over the top, it kind of hits the top of this alternator. So yeah, we run into some problems and we try to fix those problems. But yeah, I'll quit rambling and I'll get to work here. But I wanted to show you guys what I was working on down here. Right on. Show you guys up here on the, this is sketchy right here. Climb to the top. Trying to get the shot. Heck yeah. Sweet. I got my laptop down here, so if you guys want to throw some comments, I'll read them here. Nelson, I appreciate you, man. AJ, what's up, man? Yeah, I didn't know if my microphones were working earlier, so I just rambling over here. Just rambling on, not knowing if you guys can hear me or not. But someone said you could hear me, so that's good. All right, let's put these Allens in real quick. Nice new stuff. I usually hang on to all my old junk and piece it together to make it work. And I'm like, feel like I'm going all out here, getting all these anodized black pulleys, and kind of like me. Got to repurpose, reuse pretty much any hot rod part I got. Well, my biggest problem is I know I've got the part somewhere. I just don't know where. That's any guy. I swear that's any guy's problem, right? Looking for a tool, can't find it. So you go buy a new one. And then you find that tool later on. You're like, gosh, dang it, now I got two of them. Oh, well, I'll stick it in my other truck, or we'll put it in the front garage and have an extra, and then you can't find it again. Or is that my problem only? I've got a problem trying to find my parts I ordered. My wife just comes out to the shop and just dumps it wherever she can find a spot. I'll come in here and try to find my parts I need. All right, let's check this pulley. Directions. Who needs directions? I actually don't know how this is going to go. All right. These instructions are for a power steering bracket, not a alternator bracket. So I've got to guess how this thing goes. Got a sleeve. Assume it goes there. Bam. That looks right. Oh, shoot. Hey, this is for, that's for the front of the head. I don't have accessory holes for the heads. Gosh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That stinks. Well, it looks like we're not going cruising tonight. Well, that stinks. I want to see if I can't make this work. I got freaking three brackets here. I'm gonna try to make into one. We're getting this thing rolling tonight. AJ, Normal case English not working on all YouTube channels. Please report issue to YouTube support. Wait, what now? English isn't working? Let's see. AJ, explain yourself, man. I need a English isn't working. So you getting it in like a different language? Yeah, let me know. Normal case. English not working on all YouTube channels. Huh. That's wild. Oh, shoot. I'm going to try to get this to work. If MacGyver can build things out with bubble gum, I should be able to build this. I should be able to do this. Right? I better sit in here. Yeah, I'm trying to MacGyver this, guys. Man built it, man can fix it, right? That's my motto. How this is going to go. Just like that. Right there. Then I got to make sure this pulley lines up. Yeah, that looks spot on. I like it. We're just gonna have some chrome on it though. That's the only problem. Now this, we're gonna have to paint this black. Heck yeah. I think this is going to work, you guys. I think it's going to work. Going with the original pulley setup, or the we got to dial in this motor here, guys. It's all electronics, trying to get some horsepower out of it. It's funny. Dude, I think that's going to line right up. I think so. Even though my power feed is literally against the freaking head. Yeah. My hot is kind of right against my head. Dude, who's scrolling by going, why is that guy in the bed of his truck? What's wrong with this guy? I don't know, watch some of my videos and you'll figure out I've got some problems. I've got some serious problems. Having too much fun out here. I'm having too much fun. Rest me. What if there's a law against that? Having too much fun. Bet there is. Bet there is. Just standing on my motor. Back to the bolt bin we go. Back to the bolt bin. And a bolt, need a washer. Ugh. Stepping on those freshly painted valve covers. Sorry, Kyle. Might need a repaint. I don't think that's going to work. Huh. Guys, I'm going to end this live and start it back up. I think there's something wrong here. All right, I'm going to end this. I'll be right back. Let's see here. Hmm.